Okay, so in today's class, we want to talk about solving systems of equations, and we want to solve system of equation by substitution. So fill in your notes. To solve for one variable in one equation, substitute that variable into the other equation, solve for the remaining variable. Substitute your solution to find the other variable, and then check your solution. Always, always, always check your solution. Don't forget to rewrite your answer as an ordered pair, x and y, or you're going to write no solution or infinite solution. Okay, so number one, we want to find out what the solution would be for x plus y is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. Solve one of the equations for x or for y, and this equation is already solved for y. So therefore, they've already told me that y is equal to 3. Okay, so now let's check what x is equal to. To check what x is equal to, substitute in your 3 in y's place. X plus 3 is equal to 5. Now solve for x. Minus 3, x is equal to 2. So my answer should be 2 and 3. Check your answer. We already know that y is equal to 3. So we go 2 plus 3, does that equal 5? 5 is equal to 5. So yes, that would be the solution. Number 2, x plus 2y is equal to 11, y is equal to x plus 1. This equation is already solved for y. So since I know that equation is solved for y, in place of using y, I'm going to substitute what y is equal to. So I'm going to write x plus 2 times x plus 1 is equal to 11. I'm substituting one expression in for another. And then to simplify this, we would use distributive property. We'll write this here. This was x plus 2y is equal to 11. So I have x plus 2x plus 2 is equal to 11. Combine my like terms, 3x plus 2 is equal to 11. Solve for x, minus 2 from both sides, 3x is equal to 9. And then divide by 3, x is equal to 3. I know that x is equal to 3. I still need to find what y is equal to. We know that y is equal to x plus 1. So now let's substitute our number in. Y is equal to 3 plus 1. Y is equal to 4. My ordered pair should be 3, 4. Again, take the time to check your answer. Substitute your ordered pair into both equations to make sure your answer is correct. So on my check, I would have 3 plus 2 times 4 is equal to 11. 3 plus 8 is equal to 11. 11 is equal to 11. Check the other one. I would have 4 is equal to 3 plus 1. 4 is equal to 4. Making 3, 4 my solution. Number 3, we need to solve one of the equations for x or for y. I always suggest solving the one that has a coefficient of 1. So in the first equation, the x has a coefficient of 1. So I'm going to solve for x. So if I have 3y plus x is equal to 7, and I want to get x by itself, I'm going to minus 3y from both sides. X is equal to 7 minus 3y. Now that I know what x is equal to, I'm going to substitute it into the second equation. So 4x minus 2y is equal to 0. I'm going to substitute what x is equal to. X is equal to 7 minus 3y minus 2y is equal to 0. So now to simplify that, we are going to solve it like a multi-step equation. Distributive property, combine our like terms. So I'm going to distribute 4x to both inside. 4 times 7 is 28, minus 4 times 3 is 12y, minus 2y is equal to 0. Combine our like terms, I can combine negative 12y minus 2y. And that's going to give me 28 minus 14y is equal to 0. To get y by itself now, we're going to minus 28 from both sides. And that's going to give me negative 14y is equal to negative 28. Divide by negative 14 and y is equal to 2. So I know that y is equal to 2. To find out what x is going to equal, I'm going to substitute y into my expression, because x is equal to 7 minus 3 times y, which is 2. And that's going to give me 7 minus 6. X is going to equal 1. Okay, so my answer for number 3 should be ordered pair 1, 2. I have one solution. Number 4, x is equal to, the first equation is already solved for x, so I'm going to use that expression as what I'm going to substitute in x's place. So instead of writing x plus y is equal to 7, I'm going to write 3 minus y plus y is equal to 7. Combine my like terms, negative y plus y is going to be 0. 3 plus 0 is 3. Does 3 equal 7? No. So this answer is a no solution. Okay? That answer would be a no solution. Make sure you write your answer. Do not write 3 is less than, is not equal to 7. That's not your answer, that is your work. No solution would be your answer. Okay, let's turn over to the back and look at number 5. Number 5, y has already been solved for us in the first equation, so that's what I'm going to substitute. I have negative 6x plus 3y is equal to negative 12. And instead of using y, I'm going to substitute what y is equal to. Plus 3 times 2x minus 4 is equal to negative 12. Use distributive property in order to solve for x. Negative 6x plus 6x minus 12 is equal to negative 12. Combine your like terms. Negative 6. Let's say negative 6x plus 6x is going to be 0 minus 12. 0 minus 12 is negative 12. It's equal to negative 12. Does negative 12 equal negative 12? Yes, it does. So my answer is going to be infinite solutions. Infinite number of solutions. This would be the same line if I was graphing this assignment. Okay? So if you would take a moment and complete the you do section and then come back and check your answers. Okay, your answer to number 1 should have been negative 5, negative 2. You had one solution. Your answer to number 2 should be 4, negative 1. Again, you had one solution. Your answer to number 3 should be negative 1, 3. You had one solution. Thank you.